I cannot hear you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, there is no sound.
Right.
Hare Krishna, can you hear me now?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, sorry. It's my new baby actually. Today I just got, so I'm not sure. I switched off the microphone. So Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Guru Maharaj. I welcome all of you to His Holiness Candramauli Swami daily class. And today we will continue on Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, chapter 16 and verse 23. Yeah. So let me just share my screen. I hope you can see my screen, yeah?
Yes.
Thank you, Mataji. So, Shrimad Bhagavatam, Jai Om Vishnupad Paramhans Pavakacharya Satosh. Namo Vishnupadaaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Candramauli Swami Te Namne. Namo Vishnupadaaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Te Namne. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharne Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasha Deshatarne. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shvedata Gadada Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Binda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So Yadvambate Bhuri Bhara Bharaptar Katavatarasya Hare Dharitri Antarhitasya Smarati Vrisashta Karmani Nirmana Bilambitani. Anybody would like to repeat? Okay.
Sorry, I have trouble with my teeth, so I can't talk so well. So I'm so sorry.
No
I'd
problem,
rather
Mataji.
listen. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. Okay. So translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Arjun Acharya Prabhu, sorry, you were saying something?
No, nothing.
Okay. O Mother Earth, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, incarnated himself as Lord Shri Krishna, just to unload your heavy burden. All his activities here are transcendental and they cement the path of liberation. You are now bereft of his presence. You are probably now thinking of those activities and feeling sorry in their absence. So, anybody knows who is speaking here to whom? Because we are continuing from previous verses. This conversation, somebody addressing here to Mother Earth, and Mother Earth has taken form of,
Cow.
yes, and
The bull is the Dharma. Bull
Jai.
is telling her cow.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you very much. Yes, so this Dharma is talking to Mother Earth, and that's the conversation here. And purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. The activities of the Lord include liberation, but they are more relishable than the pleasure derived from nirvana or liberation. According to Srila Jiva Goswami and Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, the word used here is nirvana bilam bitani, that which minimizes the value of liberation. To attain nirvana, liberation, one has to undergo a severe type of tapasya, austerity. But the Lord is so merciful that He incarnates to diminish the burden of earth. Simply by remembering such activities, one can defy the pleasure derived from nirvana and reach the transcendental abode of the Lord to associate with Him, eternally engaged in His blissful, loving service. So here, uh, Dharma is saying to Mother Earth, and this is the conversation when Krishna has disappeared from this planet. Yeah, because when Krishna was here, Mother Earth was having all opulences, and all the activities, of course, of Krishna were transcendental. Yeah, and now Dharma is saying to Mother Earth that because now Lord Krishna has disappeared, you are looking very miserable. Yeah. See, we need to here first thing Dharma is addressing here is Mother Earth. Yeah, Mother. We all know how many mothers we normally speak when we say mother. There are 7 mothers. Anybody knows what are these 7 mother?
7.
Yeah.
It's a teacher as a mother,
Yes.
mother as a mother,
Yeah.
and oh my God.
Yeah.
I hope
Thank
I
you,
have lost.
Mataji. It's good. So it's mentioned by Prabhupada in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 12, verse 8 here. Atma Mata, Gruho Patni, Brahmani, Rajapatnika, Dhenur, Dhatri, Tatha Prithvi. Saptaita Matraha Smritaha. So, first Atma Mata, as you rightly said, our mother who has given birth to us, Guruho Patni, wife of a spiritual master, Brahmani, wife of Brahman, Rajapatnika, wife of king, Dhenur, that's mother cow, Dhat, Dhatri is referring here to nurse, and primarily nurse here because in old time in previous families, somebody was not able to feed children, so they used to have nurse who used to feed children. So that's nurse, and Tatha Prithvi and Mother Earth. Yeah. So the other seven earth referred as as per our Vedic culture, the other seven, and uh, we should have huge respect for these mothers, and we can just see the pastime of um who remembers the pastime of Putna, yeah, where she just fed Krishna um this milk, and then Krishna took that as that mother has given this milk, so she should be treated as a mother, and she got the liberation, and she got the mother platform, motherly bodies, and that kind of liberation. So this is Krishna mercy, yeah. And second thing here mentioned in this verse, if you see, let me just bring back that verse. I don't know, some problem in my screen. So here, second focus here is on liberation. He's saying that all Krishna activities are transcendental and they cement the path of liberation. But if you see the purport, here Srila Jiva Goswami and Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying, Nirvana Vilambitani. That means that which minimize the value of liberation. Yeah. So value of liberation is insignificant, correct, for a devotee. And in Nectar of Devotion, Rupa Goswami mentioned that pleasure derived from one drop of pure devotional service is not even equivalent to ocean of pleasure derived from liberation. So liberation is completely considered as insignificant for a devotee. Why? Why do you think that liberation is so insignificant? Anybody? Let's use this as a discussion so we can have more meaningful value of this session. Anybody?
Because one wants to do more service to Lord Krishna here for the people, and it's kind of how to say, kind of offering himself or herself to do the service for Krishna.
Very nice, Mataji. And even our Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, when he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, before he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, everybody might be knowing that he was purely and heavily in the worshipping the impersonal form of Lord. Yeah, he was pure Mayavadi. But when he met and he had a discussion with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he became pure devotee. Yeah, and in fact, let me share this screen. Yeah. Uh, so if you see the last line here, it's saying Jivet yo mukti pade sa daya bhag. Yeah. So when Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya read this line, he read this full verse in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he replaced this mukti with bhakti. He said, Jiveta yo bhakti pade so daya bhag. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, why you are focusing on bhakti here? It's saying mukti. And he said, no, I don't want to even hear or speak the word mukti. This is completely useless because bhakti pade, like when we are in the shelter of bhakti, that's the most powerful thing, because mukti anyway we will get by our karma, whatever past deeds and other things we have got. But bhakti is the most important and critical thing. Yeah. So this is like our Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and that's why even Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur focused that this bhakti, uh, or like bhakti is the most important thing, but liberation is not really important. Yeah. So very important in this verse, like these two things to understand, because this is kind of very critical that many other devotees who are, uh, I would say, in other sampradaya or in other things, who are more focusing on karma yoga or other things, they do lots of austerity. Yeah, for so many years to achieve liberation. But for a devotee, it's completely byproduct. They don't care about it. Yeah. Okay. Now let's come to Mother Earth. Yeah. And also one thing that um, it's important, like for devotee, they are not even bothered about the higher planet or anything. Yeah. In Bhagavad Gita, it was 8.16. If you see 8.16 here, so from the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. Yeah. So there are seven more planets above the Swargaloka or heavenly planet. There is Janaloka, Maharloka, Taploka, Satyaloka, Brahmaloka. Yeah, like that, seven loka. So who will go there? Because if you are situated in mode of goodness, then you can be promoted to the higher planetary system. Yeah. But uh, the challenge here is that when you go to the even highest material platform, when our credits, when it's finished, whatever punya or like good credits we have accrued in our life or in our deposit, then once it's finished, then we have to come back. Yeah. So death is certain from that. So even highest planet or even the liberation or even any of these things are completely insignificant and not desirable for any devotee. Yeah. Everybody agree, or anybody has got different thought process here?
Agree.
Yeah. So
Agreed.
Hare Krishna Mataji Jai. So it's important, like as Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya has mentioned, like as we saw in Srimad Bhagavatam 10.14.8. Yeah, we just saw. We saw in Bhagavad Gita 8.16, whether highest platform, whether in like this liberation, completely useless. Why? Because as we discussed, for devotee, we have to just serve Krishna. Yeah, as for devotional service. Like in ISKCON, if we see, uh, if parent, any like mother is a devotee, yeah, then most probability children or child will be also follow the same path. And if mother and father both are devotee, then it's quite certain their children will follow the same path and they will become devotee. Simple, like they may do this unknowingly by just imitating their parents, like offering flowers, yeah, bowing down, uh, eating prasadam, correct? So they follow, like they don't know what they are doing, but they just follow their parents. But by doing those things, even in childhood time, these all things are giving credit in their account, and this is all devotional service. And Krishna is feeling very, very happy, yeah, that the child, uh, they are so young, but still they are serving me in whatever capacity they can. And Krishna also feels happy with their parents because of them, the children are following the right path. Yeah. So, as Prabhupada always say, like even the children. I remember this like few days back when Guru Maharaj was just saying one thing. Somebody asked one question uh, uh, that when in the devotee family, when devotee is pure devotee, then seven birth before, seven birth later, all gets liberation. Yeah, and Guru Maharaj said that the actual meaning of liberation means that seven generation before or later, that means they will take birth in the devotee family. Yeah, that's very important to understand. That's his view was that it's not just that okay they will get the liberation, but because they are connected to that pure devotee. And even he mentioned that as mentioned in Bhagavad Gita 6.41, that even uh, if we have not completed our spiritual journey in previous life, then also we take birth in the devotee family or aristocrat family. Yeah, let me share that. So he's saying, Krishna is saying, the unsuccessful yogi, after many, many years of enjoyment on the planets of the pious living entities, is born into a family of righteous people or into a family of rich aristocracy. So important to understand that that's like whatever we are doing in a spiritual platform is not going to go waste. While on the material platform, I remember in one discussion, Srila Prabhupada mentioned that people are spending so much of their time in material activities. They are building houses, they are trying to uh, deposit money for their future, they are trying to have so many things left and right. But that's completely waste of life because they will not be able to enjoy this. Everything is going to finish one day. So what's the value of this? But something which is going to go in the next birth, we should all follow on that because human body is very rare. Correct. So he said that don't be lazy and should not waste our life in sense enjoyment. Yeah. He said actually we are not meant for enjoying. Correct. We are meant for
Serving.
Jai, Jai. Yes, we are meant for serving. Yes. And Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Chaitanya Charitamrita, he mentioned the same thing. What's our real position?
जीवेरा स्वरूप होए
Sir,
नित्यरा कृष्णदास.
Jai, Jai. Yes. Chivira Sarup Hai Krishna Nitya Das. Yeah. So we are the eternal servant of servants and servants of Krishna. That's our real position. And we should never follow. And it's so funny that in material world, if somebody say, like let's say if you go to a office meeting or you go to a social meeting, anywhere you go, and somebody in your complete level, if you are a material person, if somebody say you he is a servant of this person, that person will feel so offended. Yes, like we have also gone through the similar life. At least I have gone through. I was not born in that such kind of family where everything from day one was religious and Krishna conscious. But so when we go through that, we used to like person feel like I'm not a servant. I'm just like they try to amplify their position. Yeah, you try to say I'm just like boss of this or that. This is my position. And I was hearing one lecture where Prabhupada mentioned that in his spiritual life, it's so funny because if anybody even has a tinge of this kind of supremacy, then Nityananda Prabhu say that I am not going to pay any attention because I am only Patit Pavan. I only take care of who say that I am completely Patit, means completely fallen. There is no shelter, Lord. I am so fallen that only you are my uh, person who can take care of me. Yeah. So that's like a spiritual life sometimes is completely opposite in that way that in materially we are trying to be the boss of somebody, but in spiritual life we, and somebody who is a devotee, when they try to go in material life, even they are a boss, like there are so many senior uh, they are having such senior positions in the office or business, but they still treat that position as a servant of Lord. They say that I have got this position because I am the servant of Lord, and Lord is having all six opulences. Yeah. And I'm the son of Lord, and that's why, like, he's just so merciful that he's giving me this mercy that I have got this position. But they never feel proud, no tinge of egoism or proud. Yeah. So that's the um, position of a devotee. Yes. So our real identity is to serve, as Mataji rightly said, to remain under the protection of the Lord. Yes. And we are always under the protection this way or that way, correct? But we are thinking falsely that we are free. Many times we still feel that we are free, but we are not free. Because why we are not free?
Bound by modes of material nature.
Yes, we are bound by mode of material nature. And also, whatever we are doing, it's not that just we are doing, it's or whatever good happening with us, it's just by chance happening. It's only by mercy of Krishna. Yes. So he has allowed us all right uh, things, all things which are happening. Yeah. So I remember a few lines from Prabhupada. He said that you have come here, try to satisfy yourself, but there are certain rules and regulations. If we break these rules and regulations for those interest, Krishna takes the measure. So even if sometimes we feel that, oh, like who is taking care of me, who is watching me, who is seeing me, but Krishna is looking us from the distance. He is not here, now nobody is watching. But Krishna can see, Krishna is present, whether it's a dark, complete dark, or like under the water or air, whatever we cannot escape from Krishna. And uh, Prabhupada mentioned in one of the lecture there are four classes of men. He mentioned lazy intelligent, busy intelligent, lazy fool, and busy fool. Anybody has heard this before?
Yes.
Yes, very good, Mataji. Mataji, you want to say something on this?
No, I prefer to hear from you.
Yeah. Okay. So he mentioned busy fool is the worst, and he just tried to give analogy here in map these four types of classes with the Brahmana, uh, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. He said that Shudra, because most of us in this Kali Yuga are Shudra. Yeah. We are just trying to waste our energy in all material things, and he said they are all busy and they are full. They don't have got any intelligence and they are completely busy. You say, can you do something? Oh, no, no, Prabhuji, I am so busy. Can you please? Okay. Yeah. And uh, it's not mentioned by Prabhupada, but I remember somebody, many times we sing this prayer, not in Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, but I remember in my childhood I heard this, Jai Jagdish Hare, Jai Jagdish Hare. Yeah. Uh, Um, and then towards the end, we used to say, tan man dhan sab kuch tera. Yeah. Kya lage mera means tan means body, man means mind, and dhan means our money. Yeah. So I was asking somebody, okay, you just chant tan man dhan sab tera. Yeah. So why don't you please uh, give some donation to temple? Oh, no, 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 Prabhuji. Like, okay, from tomorrow I will chant Tan Man Sav Tera. I said, okay, fine. Man, then at least start chanting. No, 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 no. Tan Mera. I said, okay, fine. Then use this body for serving Krishna. So this is our situation. Yeah, that's why Prabhupada mentioned that we are the busy fool as a Shudra. Then he said lazy fool. Lazy fool in terms of Vaishya. Yeah. So they have not got that intelligence and they are trying to be lazy also many times. Then he said busy intelligent, or I would say lazy intelligent first. He said this is the first class position. This is the Brahmanical qualities. They are intelligent but lazy in terms of by less work they can do more. So it's lazy means not literal lazy, but like with little effort, less effort, they can do more service. Yeah. And busy intelligent, he referred here to Kshatriya. That they are also intelligent, but they try to spend lots of effort and energy to protect and safeguard the praja, the uh, people. Yeah. Anyway, so the other four class, so we should be also a bit careful that what we can do and how we can spend our time in the real protection, real dharma, which is the holy name. Yeah. And
Prabhuji, Prabhuji, you mentioned Vaishya as what?
Viji
Vai-
intelligent, sorry, Vaishya as a lazy fool.
Lazy fool. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And okay, how many minutes? 32. Okay. So if it's okay, I will just go to maybe next verse. Sorry. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
No. Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you, Mataji. So, Shrimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, chapter 16, verse 24. Um, Idam mama chakchatavadi moolam vasundhare yene vikarshitasi kalen vate valinam valyasa surarjitam kim hartmam vasovagam. Uh, Anybody would like to repeat?
If you want to do that, I can.
Yes, please, Mataji.
Idam mama chakshvatavadimulam vasundhare yena vikashitasi kalena vate balinam baliyasa surachitam kemritam amba saubhagam.
Jai. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Mother, you are the reservoir of all riches. Please inform me of the root cause of your tribulations by which you have been reduced to such a weak state. I think that the powerful influence of time, which conquers the most powerful, might have forcibly taken away all your fortune, which was adored even by the demigods. Yeah. So, purport: by the grace of the Lord, each and every planet is created fully equipped. So not only is this earth fully equipped with all the riches for the maintenance of its inhabitants, but also when the Lord descends to the earth, the whole earth becomes so enriched with all kinds of opulences that even the denizens of heaven worship it with all affections. But by the will of the Lord, the whole earth can at once be changed. He can do and undo a thing by his sweet will. Therefore, no one should consider himself to be self sufficient or independent of the Lord. So nice verse. Yeah. Here, Prabhupada very nicely mentioned that nobody should, like, two important points here. First, when Lord Krishna is here, there is so much opulence because he is full of all six opulence. Yeah. And when he comes to this planet, when he descends here, uh, then by seeing that opulence, even demigods sometimes feel envy. They feel like, wow, what is this? Yeah. They are not even having a fractions of that opulence in their own kingdom. So here, Dharma is asking Mother Earth that, are you feeling unhappy or distressed because of this whole opulence has gone, because Krishna has left? See, we need to understand one thing about Mother Earth, that when Lord Krishna was here, uh, even sometimes he was with few devotees. Let's say sometimes he was with gopis, sometimes when he went to Dwarka he was not with gopis, and his the all gopis were feeling so much separation. When he was in Dwarka, from Dwarka he used to go to different places like Hastinapur and other places to meet Pandavas and this fight and others. So they were also feeling separations. But who was the one who was always with Krishna when Krishna descended to this planet?
Balaram.
Yes, he was also there, but sometimes even Balram was not there, like Nag, Kalia, like few others pastimes. Yeah, but somebody who was always with Krishna was Mother Earth. Yeah,
Yeah, true.
Mother Earth always had pleasure of Lord's lotus feet, and she was always in ecstasy at that moment. But now Lord has disappeared, and she is feeling really separation. Yeah, and she also, like, because that all these three legs of dharma has gone, and people have become so Kali has entered, so she is so distressed. Yeah, but second point here to understand, which is very important for all of us as a devotee or trying to be a devotee, is that without Krishna, yeah, nothing is there. uh, I will just try to share this verse. Give me yeah, everybody have read this before. uh, so vyavsaitmaka buddhi, yeah, uh, ekeh kuru nandana bahushaka hi anantascha buddhayo vyavsainam. So those who are on this path are resolute in purpose, and their aim is one. O beloved child of the Kuruj, the intelligence of those who are irresolute is many branched. And very important word here to remember is Vyavsayatmaka Buddhi. Yeah. So if we want to be Krishna conscious, we shall fix up our mind on, we shall fix up our mind on
Krishna.
Jai. Yes. If you want to be Krishna conscious, we have to fix up our mind on Krishna. Yeah. And how to become fixed up? That art will be given to us by the
Spiritual master.
Jai. Yes. So therefore, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, yeah, and like Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, in fact, he says that uh, Vyavsayatmika buddhi, yeah, that word you are referring here in this verse, Vyavsayatmika buddhi. So his Vyavsayatmika buddhi means to take the words of the spiritual master as life and soul. That is Vyavsayatmika buddhi. Yeah. So Vishnu Chakravarti says that uh, whatever I am ordered by the spiritual master, yes, that is my life and soul. I don't care for liberation. My only business is to
Fulfill the orders of my spiritual master.
Jai, absolutely. That's my desire to serve my spiritual master and fulfill his desire to keep him happy. Jai. So I will close here and request all the devotees, if you can switch on your video, if you have any question, comments, any realization, please unmute yourself. Or you can type on your chat window if you are struggling, like Scarlet Mata said that she is not able to speak probably. So you can type on chat window. I hope there was something from this session, and I just repeat it. Sridevi Mataji, please.
Thank you for a very interesting class, very illuminating class, very inspiring class, Vrindavan Nath Prabhu. My most humble obeisances to you, to all the Vaishnavas. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Gurudev. So, if you will kindly allow me to ask a question, I would like to say that many times I am lazy fool, lazy active fool, but I have not reached the point of lazy intelligence. So, how can I actually reach this point where I'm able to do the best service to my spiritual master? Thank you.
Just give me 30 seconds, Mataji. I'm just adjusting this. Yes, Mataji. Sorry. This is my new toy actually, which I got. So I'm just like getting used to. Just like I opened, I thought my old one was completely broken. So I was sorry. It's too. Okay. Sorry, Mataji. I missed the last part of your question. Please excuse me. If you can repeat, please.
Most of the times I'm active fool. Sometimes I may become lazy fool, but I have not reached the point of lazy intelligence or active intelligence, the higher two categories. So how can I reach this, a place where my efforts are intelligently directed to please the spiritual master?
I remember not exactly, but this question was asked by one devotee in the temple, and Maharaj answered that way that this lazy intelligent or busy intelligent, the whole purpose here is how we apply our intelligence, how we develop Brahminical qualities. It doesn't matter whether we are initiated, second initiated or not. What does it means that how these all quality of Brahminical things, whether tolerance, whether purity, cleanliness, all these qualities, we focus on this quality. We cannot be perfect on day one, but we at least make sure that we are on that journey. And if we really use our intelligence in that direction, definitely that day will not be far. And when we also uh, completely, many times we say that we are surrendered to Lord, we are like, but when really any problem comes, then are we really calling out? What names comes out first? What comes? Because somebody said that, okay, in the room, if there is a fire, yeah, suddenly there is a fire. How many of us will just stay calm and say, Hare Krishna, that's full surrender. Yeah, that Krishna is definitely going to protect me, Krishna. And that faith, strong faith. Yeah. So that's the question of faith. And how to really remember Krishna in any moment, every moment, whatever wisdom, whatever intelligence we have got, whatever situations, good or bad, and that way, definitely, we all can really reach to that stage, and of course, by mercy of a spiritual master. Sorry, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Anybody would like to add anything? Mataji, you would like to add anything?
No, I'm hearing from you and learning, Prabhu.
Oh, Jai Mataji, I'm just like really fallen, Mataji. I'm in the busy fool category. Yes, Namrata Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj. Um, thank you for this wonderful session, Prabhu, and thank you for keeping us active by asking the questions in between. So that's a good trick. Thank you for that. I wanted to ask, when we do service, we get detachment, but actually this is my doubt. I'm asking, does that happen or not? When we do service, we sometimes get automatic detachment from certain things, but if we are not fixed in KC, I mean Krishna consciousness, then even that detachment cannot be maintained.
So when you say detachment from?
Detachment from material things.
Okay.
As we do devotional service, we get certain detachment from the material world or material detachments. So if we are not fixed in our Krishna consciousness, so will that happen that we'll not be able to maintain even that detachment?
What I feel, Mataji, that this is a journey for all of us, and like as it was mentioned in 2.41 Bhagavad Gita, that first of all, whatever we have been doing in this life, correct, whatever spiritual activity, whatever devotional activity we are doing, that's definitely going to help us, whether removing some detachments in this life and also, in the upcoming life. Yeah. Second thing, I feel that we should not worry too much about detachment. We should worry about how to attach ourselves more and more with Krishna and service. Because when we are more attached towards the holy name, where we are more attached towards the service, like serving our spiritual master, Bani and Bapu, we are serving Prabhupada, we are serving his mission, then automatically, and we are in the devotee association, then automatically our all good quality will improve. Yeah, and all these detachment, whatever you are saying, like bad qualities or like this association, whether our anger, lust, greed, all these kind of things, that will automatically convert into a positive way. Like our lust, rather than going in a wrong way, will convert in the, or will be attacked, diverted towards the Krishna. Yeah. So our focus like should be, and again I'm repeating as a parrot, sorry, because what I heard in one another class, that rather than focusing too much on removing this attachment, because more you say that I want to be detached from this, you will be more thinking about that. Yeah. So if you think that, okay, now let's say if today you decide that I have to just focus not to have anger, yeah, that's a good thing. I'm not saying that we should not have that focus, we can also, but better meditation from that can also be that today I will be focusing completely in a calm way, in a peace, completely focused way in this service. Whatever happens, I will not lose my calm. So I'm not even thinking about anger, I'm just thinking about the complete opposite of that as a calm. Yeah, peacefulness, purity, cleanliness, all that kind of thing that I, because when these are there, of course that particular anger will not be there. Yeah, it's like absence of that. So if sun is there, like we don't need to worry about the darkness. Yeah, darkness is absence of sunshine. So same way, like there is nothing like as a wrong things. It's only absence of the goodness in that mode. So if we focus more on these positive things, then probably like that will give us more weapon, like that will work as a weapon to move into the right directions. And whether I move away from Krishna consciousness, or see, first thing, uh, I always say this thing that when we move into, or we take one step into the Krishna consciousness journey, yeah, it's like we are joining the Vaman Dev army. Yeah, you might have heard that. We are joining a Vaman Dev army. Vaman Dev said, you just give me 3 steps. That's it. Yeah. Similarly, when you join Krishna consciousness, you go to first session, or you also just give that preaching, you just say, oh, Krishna conscious, nothing. Just add Krishna in your life. Nothing. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to change anything. But actually, ground reality, everything is changed. Nothing is left. Yeah. It's like Vaman Dev army. Just 3 steps. Same way. Like, yeah. So when you steps into Krishna consciousness, forget that you can go back to material consciousness. Guarantee. Very difficult, very rare. Like you have to do lots of bad things, really like something bad, that you can go back to material consciousness. Very difficult. So you will be always moving one step up. And if you don't leave Krishna, like devotee association, believe me, even if you are going away doing something bad, they will push you. Are Baba, when you are coming, you have not come from last 2 weeks for satsang. Oh, okay, yeah. How is your quality? How is serving? How is this? So they will remind you all these things. Yeah, even you want to take one step back. So remember, we are in Vamandev army, Mataji. So you don't need to worry, like if I leave or lose, how these things will go away, how my bad things will, go away, how my attachment from the bad things will be. Yeah. Just we need to all focus together as a God family also, I would say, humbly request that we should see Prabhupada mission and our Guru Maharaj mission is also that how we can come together, how we can serve together, whatever we do, how we can bring everybody in this journey, and when somebody is struggling, how we can help them in a nice way. Yeah, so that's why this whole focus on mentorship and all other things. So but sorry for long-winded answer, but I hope like I answered part of your question, Mataji.
Yeah, thank you. There were quite many interesting points, which I think our focus, if it is on wrong side, uh, rather than uh, going, we are going in the direction, but taking other ways and then coming back to the path. So rather than thinking, this way around, you think other way around. So thank you for that perspective. I found it interesting. Thank you very much. I could recall, Mumbai Mafia when you were giving the example. If you're entering the mafia world, there is no go back. Once you enter.
We are in
there is
Krishna
no go
mafia,
back.
but Mataji,
Yeah.
yeah, we are in a positive mafia. That's a good thing. But it's a
Yeah.
one-way street, no two-way.
One-way street. True. So one a little follow up is when we talk about our anarthas. Again, that's the same logic when we apply here, that um, we recognize, while chanting, we are sometimes so horrified. Oh, am I this person? Am I this? I mean, sometimes during chanting, it happens to us. We really get horrified with our own qualities, bad qualities. It surfaces out. So when we recognize it, should we endeavor for solving that thing, or it happens automatically in the process itself?
Uh, Again, my feeling, Mataji, especially like let's say take one example because anartha in general, like it's a big subject. But if we talk about chanting, yeah, it's important that first we prepare ourselves before we start chanting. Yeah, like I always say that when you go for cooking, yeah, first you heat the pan, then only you start preparing your items, whether it's a roti or sabji or anything. First you heat the pan, correct? When it's properly heated, then you start preparing. Similarly, if we don't prepare ourselves and directly jump, of course we can chant anytime, any moment, any space. That's what our Acharya had mentioned. But when we go for the 16 rounds or like that serious chanting, we should prepare ourselves first. We should pray to Lordship, we should pray to Haridas Thakur, we should pray to our Acharya, we should pray to Prabhupada, Guru, spiritual master, that please, I don't have, and that should be prayer from our heart, not just like, okay, as a material, like, that just I read it out, like on this is a paper, I just reading, oh, Prabhupada, this, Haridas Thakur, yeah, this, I am this, I am this, yeah. From our, whatever comes from my heart at that moment, that I am really like not qualified to chant such important thing, which is holy name, which is equivalent of yours, which is having more power than you, yourself. I am not able to understand the value of this mantra, and I am going to chant these Mahamantra, chant your holy name. Please help me. Yeah. So like those kind of prayers, that please help me, please protect me, please engage me in your service while I chant. Before start, during also, and towards end also. We should always be thankful. We should always say that whatever aparadha I have done, yeah, please help me so that next time when I do, it's not there. It's reduced. It's reduced. So one day, because Krishna is Bhav Grahi Janardana, yeah, he knows what's going in my heart. If he understands that this devotee is trying seriously, even he or she is not able to do properly, maybe outer side it might not be looking perfect, but inner side, if my desire is perfect, like serious, sincere desire, if I'm really crying from my heart that Krishna, I'm really today also could not do this japa properly, my mind went here and there everywhere, please one day, when that one day will come, then I can chant like what our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said in Shikshastakam. Yeah, how I can have that mood, how I can have that, when I really like go in that serious uh, prayer, then our anartha will go away, Mataji. That's my feeling. Because he is just going to take away all anartha. But by on our own, we can try, but it's difficult. We need his sanction.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Balaji Prabhu, any realization, anything you would like to add, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, Guru and Gauranga. Wonderful lecture, Prabhuji. Sorry I joined little in the middle of the class. But yeah, whatever points you have told, is very well valid, and I'm trying to, learn from all the inputs, all of you has provided, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. Scarlett Mataji, anything you would like to add? Okay. Vishwapamini Mataji, I am just like bad person. I just go around and beg for everybody relation for something.
Thank you very much for the lecture. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Somadatri Mataji, I know you will be doing some service. How are you, Mataji? Jai Hare Krishna. Okay, good. So we are just looks like on dot time.
She's
1
preparing
minute
to
to go.
travel because she's coming to, or she's already left for India. She's arriving
Oh,
tomorrow morning in Mayapur Dham. So maybe she's at the airport or something like that.
wow, what an example. Jai, Jai. Using every moment in Krishna service. Jai. I think we should really take blessings of such devotees. They are the real pure devotees. Jai. Good. Any other last minute suggestion from anybody? Any correction, please?
Well, I have a request, Vrindavan Nath Prabhu,
Yes,
if I
Mataji,
may.
please.
So my humble request is you please pray for me, for all of us, to reach that level where we are lazy intelligent and do the best service to Guru Maharaj. My humble request.
Thank you, Mataji. And I think we all should pray for each other. That's true. And it's a very genuine request and genuine prayer. If everybody do that, that how we can really move to that stage where we can serve our Guru Maharaj, whatever he is looking for, whatever he is instructing us, whatever he is suggesting us. Uh, s- uh, but if our desires, our request, our prayers are really sincere, definitely, I always feel nothing is impossible. In external words, we can say, oh, it's completely looks so difficult, so impossible. It's not possible. But in Krishna world, I always say impossible words say, I am possible. Yeah, that's impossible. So impossible itself is saying I am possible. So why we need to think in our mind it's impossible. So that gives so much courage and motivation to all of us. Definitely, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you. Jai. Hare Krishna.
So if no any further correction, uh, I will close this. Vanchikalpa tarubhyascha kripa sindhu vevicha patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gurudev ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrind ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari.
Hari Hari Bol.
But today.